Then came the time when one arose from the settlement of this, footnote 2, same as Thinis. And he saw how evil were the ways of the people, and he strove to unite them, so that the words of the voice might be made manifest, which it had spoken unto Horhotep, saying, Thy generations shall inhabit the land, and shall rule the nations of the earth. And the council of Mentos prevailed, for so was his name called. And behold, he took the sign of the north and the sign of the south, and did unite them, that they became one. And within him dwelt the spirit of Horus, who was the son of Osiris Isis. For know you not that the generations of Ptah are thus? Ptah begat Arbal, Arbel, and they had a brother, sister, who were Enos, Eno. And they also had a brother, sister, who were Osiris, Isis, and from these last came all the generations of Ptah upon earth. And all things were as the voice commanded, when it had prophesied unto Horhotep in the past. Thus was it that the united kingdom of Khemu continued and became exceeding prosperous. The kings ruled the populace and led the armies, thus keeping the land free from invasion, so that the temples of initiation could carry on their task of schooling and tending neophytes in the mysteries of the divine cosmos. Then came the time when the land became the possession of certain fallen Adamics, who had followed Ithobulus, when he had divulged certain secrets unto the people in Sardigon. These Adamics managed to usurp the reins of power, and became as tyrants, oppressing the people in the most terrible manner. Then was it that the voice spoke again unto the divine representative, who was always in possession of the key to the mysteries, and it commanded the sacred sanctuaries to be closed, so that the secrets of the initiation should not become the property of unworthy persons. Khufu, footnote 1, also known as Cheops, at last sat upon the throne of Khemu, and he looked and beheld the sacred Sphinx and also the pyramids, and he saw that the 3 pyramids were smaller than one another by a certain degree. And he said, The greatest will I take, that it may serve as a sepulchre to receive my body when the time shall come for me to leave the earth, and the generations which come after me shall see a lasting sign of me, who am the Lord of this land. And they will say, How great was Khufu, and they shall be reminded of me from generation to generation. Even shall the whole earth know my name. Footnote 2. Although Cheops may have intended to be buried in the Great Pyramid, he actually never was. In fact, a stela in the form of a large stone scarab was found during excavations near the Great Pyramid in June 1954. The writing on it stated that he was buried near the south face of the pyramid. So saying he had the greatest of the 3 pyramids of Horhotep. Footnote 3. Donnelly, in his book Atlantis, The Antediluvian World, says, Thomas Maurice, who was no mean authority, conceived the use to which pyramids were anciently applied to have been threefold, as tombs, temples, and observatories. Hence, we may reasonably infer that they, the pyramids of Egypt, served as well as temples as for planetary worship and for observatories. Subsequently to the descent of the shepherds, Hyksos, their hallowed precincts were invaded by royalty from motives of pride and superstition, and the principal chamber in each was used as tombs. The greatest of the 3 pyramids of Horhotep prepared. Also did 2 of his successors do likewise, and these 2 pyramids bear their names. Yet were the true secrets which they contained not known unto them, for they saw only that which was revealed to mortal gaze, but knew not the secrets which were so near their hand. Then was it that this evil generation came to an end, and with it the opening again of the center of Horhotep, which he had built when the land of Khemu had first become colonized. The kings who followed after knew not the true meaning of the pyramids, but thought that they represented tombs of their predecessors. Thus was it that they built like structures for themselves, until at a later date they quarried the sepulchres of stone in the mountainside to receive their deceased bodies.